Election season is not over for two eastern Idaho cities. Good evening, I'm Doug Long.
And I'm Linda Larson. Thanks for being with us tonight. They will be holding runoff elections next month after no candidate got the simple majority needed to win.
Pocatello's mayoral race saw 7 candidates vying to lead the city. The 2 candidates with the most votes, Mark Dahlquist and Greg Cates, will now go head-to-head.
Local News 8's Miley Sipersuth is live in the studio with the details. She visited with the 2 candidates and brings us their views on what the results of this election mean for Pocatello. Miley.
Well, that's right, Doug and Linda. I was able to speak with both candidates on what they thought the driving factor was in their campaign. They both saw a common theme, which was change.
I think this city was just ready for change. You know, they made it one thing clear last night in the election is that they're ready for new leadership and they just want things to change in our city. And I do believe that over the last 16 years, our city has been going backwards instead of forwards.
What I was hearing really quite often was that people were ready for a change, that they were yearning for a new direction, a new perspective, a new style of leadership. And I personally don't think that's a knock on our incumbent candidate, that, you know, things are different, and you know, there are the turnovers with elections and in elected offices like this. So just sometimes a fresh start, new perspectives, and you know, different people have different perspectives and talents and skills to bring to the table. So I think people just really saw that I was a nice alternative to that.
Then I had asked Dahlquist and Cates what they thought their biggest challenges were during their campaign.
Well, actually running a campaign, it's been a very positive experience. I honestly haven't seen a lot of challenges. I've just really learned going through this exercise since late August that there are a lot of really great people out there in Pocatello, so many people with community spirit and want to see our community grow and go forward. Just the amount of support and enthusiasm that's out there and people that care. That's been a really pleasant surprise.
Just trying to get my message across to everybody. You know, that there's 58,000 people in this city, and just getting everyone to know who you are come election day is very difficult. So getting out there and speaking to the community, keeping up with the forums and the meetings, making sure that people knew who I was as best I could during that time, what my goals are for the city, and the types of things I can do to make our place better to live for everybody.
Also, Mayor Brian Blatt did come out with a statement post-election saying, quote, "I want to extend my sincere congratulations to Mark Dahlquist and Greg Cates as they move forward in the mayoral runoff. I wish them both the very best as they continue to share their visions for Pocatello's future." Now, the runoff elections will be held on December 2nd. Live in the studio, Miley Sipersuth, Local News 8.